This is how you deal with the phenomenon of night urination in children. A new study reveals that children who suffer from bedwetting are more likely to be punished, and some even suffer physical punishment and real violence. An expert on night wetting in children warns that many parents consider urination a voluntary act and make the child feel guilty. A study conducted on children aged 6 to 18 who suffer from nocturnal enuresis revealed that the vast majority of the people who were asked had been punished in one way or another by their parents after urinating at night. This study, published in the Journal of Pediatria, found that about 87% of study participants experienced verbal punishment for urinating. More than 50% experienced actual physical punishment, including being asked to wash wet bedding, take a cold shower, asked to stand up for the rest of the night, and more. Almost half of the cases, 48.5%, of those surveyed had experienced real violent physical punishment. In fact, direct physical violence was more common among young children, ages 6 to 9, of whom about 49.6% had experienced violence. In contrast to older children, aged 10 to 18, only about 16% had experienced direct physical violence. Interestingly, the most aggressive punishments, about 90% of them, are carried out on a daily basis, and most acts of violence against children are in fact carried out by the mother. All parents or guardians of children participating in the study admitted in one way or another intolerance towards children who were suffering from nocturia. Unfortunately, there are also parents who believe that night urination occurs on purpose, by choosing the child, and they believe that the child can control night urination. According to the study, it is important for parents to know and understand that most cases of nocturnal urination are caused by an underlying physiological problem, a decrease in the level of the hormone vasopressin. It is related to the hormone responsible for the concentration of urine and the decrease in the frequency of urine production, including during the night hours. Like every human being, children do not have conscious control over the hormone level, and the only treatment for the problem is curettage, by giving a substitute called urine. Also, hydration during the day is usually due to a medical problem, usually in the bladder, and therefore the diagnosis and initial treatment should be by a specialized doctor and not with different psychological treatment methods. In fact, the worst treatment for the problem of involuntary urination at night is the various punishments, which certainly do not help to solve the problem of urination, but only cause the child a state of helplessness and damage his self-confidence. The problem of night urination is one of the common problems that cause parents to go to the pediatrician. At the age of 6 years, for example, about 15% of children suffer from varying degrees of this phenomenon. Nocturnal enuresis from age 5 and above requires clarification and medical treatment. In addition to the above-mentioned causes, there are many other reasons for the problem of nocturnal enuresis, so it is recommended that every child suffering from this phenomenon undergo a comprehensive clarification in a specialized clinic for the treatment of bedwetting.